culinary, baby! Welcome! You're watching the Thrift Store Rundown, where we bring Hollywood home on a budget. You know I mean business when I debut a brand new opening title sequence for these videos as we head towards our 10th anniversary in late July. Finally, that's done, and filmed at a new place, Value Village in Hawthorne. Next week I'll dedicate an entire week of videos to that place. But first things first, this week, with serious business on funny business. Ask anyone who's dedicated their craft behind the scenes to the art of the situational comedy, the sitcom, whether it's filmed in front of a live studio audience, multi-camera, or made to look and sound like a 22-minute feature film, single camera, no live audience, or even animated. And in that case, Family Guy will always be my ride or die. Whichever way you go, sitcoms are quintessential to the TV landscape. That's why I'm devoting this week to 5 of the best. Welcome to Sitcom Confidential. I don't really know if sketch comedies such as IFC's Portlandia count as sitcoms. If anything, they may look like mini sitcoms because on any given sketch comedy, you might see a handful of sketches within an average 22-25 minute time frame. And that's on an average sketch comedy. Portlandia is anything but average in the hearts, minds, and as you'll see soon, in the stomachs of its most ardent and emotional fans. And again, you'll see soon. Portlandia, if you don't know, is based upon the everyday goings-on of a bunch of muckety-mucks and yuckety-yucks in Portland, Oregon. Most of them portrayed by co-creators Fred Armisen and Carrie Brownstein, who also portrayed different versions of themselves. Their comedy won them Emmy nominations. Their eye for style and aesthetics earned the crew some trophies. Their overall excellence won them a Peabody Award from the University of Athens in Georgia, which is the most serious credit that any TV show can get. However, it's their appetites for Portland's diverse, if somewhat pretentious, if you watch Portlandia, culinary scene which got my attention in the form of the Portlandia Cookbook. 50 recipes enticing you to cook like a local. This Clarkson Potter publication was purchased for $4.99 from Red, White, and Blue Thrift Store in Patterson. Fred and Carrie carry the bulk of this book with their personalities, such as Kath and Dave, Nita and Lance, Brendan and Michelle, and even Tony and Candace, owners and operators of Women and Women First. I'm partial to Doug and Claire, but that's just me. Along with co-creator Jonathan Krisel, but they can't take all the credit. Most of the credits gotta go to Alice Matthias, who wrote the text, Grace Parisi, who did the recipes, and Jim Massey and Rayanne Spitzenberger, who designed the book and the cover. The 50-plus recipes are divided into 5 chapters: small plates, main courses, desserts, drinks, and a grand finale for all meals, brunch, especially if you're in Portland, Oregon. And in between, you get a hodgepodge of stories, advertisements, menus, etc. really bring you the diverse and again somewhat pretentious, yet lovingly so, culinary scene that is Portland, Oregon, to the eyes, lens, and appetites of IFC. No doubt Portlandia is one of the crown jewels of IFC's indie comedy crown. But for me, it's all about the recipes. And we begin here with sauteed shrimp with bakeels, olives, and pork belly, which will serve 4 to 6, 30 minutes of active cook time, 40 minutes total prep work. Alongside, we have baked manchego-filled dates. Next, Claire's co-worker Szechuan chicken wings, which will take you 1.25 hours to do all in all, with a make-ahead tip for making the sauce, which can be refrigerated for up to 1 month. This serves 4 to 6. This comes with a duck-like sauce. Butterfly chicken roasted over bread, again serving 4 to 6. There's no need to order the chicken with this signature dish. Alongside, we have a chicken shawarma recipe with tahini mayo, which will take you 15 minutes to do, a total breeze utilizing the leftovers from this very chicken. Next up, We have tagliata with artichoke salad. Tagliata is basically Italian strip steak flavored with garlic and rosemary and thyme and Saint Parmesan for garnish for the artichoke salad. This will serve 4 and will take you in all 50 minutes to do. If that says 50 minutes. Yes, it does. I really need to get glasses. Maybe if I get glasses, that's the first pivotal step in belonging to Portland's culinary scene. I just have this funny feeling inside of me that most of the chefs there wear ridiculous glasses to make it look like they belong, even if they can't tell a Parisian eatery from a hole in the wall. Next up, babysitter's mac and cheese. And who's the babysitter? That would be Doug's adult babysitter, Ellen, who, despite not allowing Doug to play his drums past the curfew, which would be 9 o'clock, is a pretty darn cool babysitter. Watching shows that Claire won't let Doug watch on the History Channel, like Car Traders and Appalachian Bandits, and making a pretty mean mac and cheese. This one taking you 2 hours to do all in all, serving 6, and I do have to say, that looks like some pretty legit mac and cheese, which you can refrigerate overnight and then return to room temperature before you bake. Moving on, Y2K apple pie, straight from Cafe Y2K, which is a cafe dedicated to pop culture in the mid-2000s. That is my time for sure. From Friendster all the way to Camp Laszlo, or Chowder in this case. I am a Y2K kid, and this apple pie, even though it's best reserved for fall, so definitely whet your appetite every season. In the drink section, we have a 2 banana daiquiri, which will serve 4, plus a little ode to the 2 banana daiquiri from Peter and Nance. I don't know if it's just a straight up poem or a song, never seen it, but I do know that, Nance, you look mighty fetching here. Finally, we have a fried egg sandwich with sauteed greens and spinach. This will make 4 sandwiches and will take you, 20 minutes to do. It is brunch after all. A little bit of breakfast, a little bit of lunch, a whole lot of credit, especially in Portland. Those are just some of the 50+ recipes featured in this cookbook. With it are fun illustrations, pictures, and as I said at the beginning, a whole bunch of stories, anecdotes, menus, and ways to really feel like you're a part of the Portland culinary scene, even if you look like a fool in the process. From a quote-unquote artisanal menu at the Cinetopia movie theater, to the requirements for Portland bed and breakfast. This retails for $24.95 in the US and $28.95 in Canada. Enjoy your meal. Well, I happen to hear of somebody who is definitely enjoying a lot more than just a meal. I don't know if you're familiar with a woman named Krisel Folliot. Her daughter Ruby's all-time favorite show is Portlandia. When Netflix removed it from their service a few years back, Ruby was devastated. So, for her 12th birthday, her mom Krisel got Ruby the Portlandia cookbook.
What's the best present you ever got? What do you have there? Ruby, what's in front of you?
I can't bring myself to show you the entire clip. 1, because it's nearly 3 minutes. If you want to see the whole thing, I'll provide a link in the description. And 2, it's almost devastating how happy she is. And it's for an IMC comedy! Go fig! There are cookbooks out there that once in a while tug at the heartstrings as well as nudge at the appetite, but when it comes to pop culture cookbooks, that's a rare feat. And if there's just one person out there who can validate that that feat was accomplished, I think we have a winner. And it's so charming, even I gotta give it a big hand, which is my maximum of 5 out of 5 claps. This may be the embodiment of a quote that you might have seen at the end of Gumby the movie. Love all, serve all. And by most accounts, this cookbook is serving up love. Pretentious? Maybe. Delicious? What do you think? Thanks for watching, and here's what's on tap for Tuesday.
We were on the break!
Oh, stop you squawking. I hear that so many times between you and Rachel, it's ridiculous. That's why I don't sip Ross and Rachel.
Hello guys, it's Steven Romero. I'm gonna be famous.
We'll be making you another egg and cheese recipe, this time egg and cheese sandwich in a healthy way with the lettuce, and if you want some little crunchiness in the inside, well, you got hash browns in it as well with wheat bread toasted. It's simple and easy. You're gonna see it right now. Here we go. Give it a shot. Let's see the inside. Oh yeah, look at that. Look at this. Oh yeah. Add some ketchup. Pretty good with mustard too. Oh yeah, delicious. Delicious all the time. Might not serve some more juice with it. Enjoy your meal. Hope you enjoy this video. See you in the next episode.
Thanks for watching. Just so you know, there's no limit to bringing Hollywood home on a budget. Check out another awesome review like this one by clicking here, and make sure you subscribe by clicking here. And I'll see you next time on the Thrift side.